And
And
now
what made you realize this? Was there a certain moment that you had, like, I was in this situation and then I realized because of this, it's not about technology, only technology, I mean?
Yeah, that was an interesting experience in my earlier years as an enterprise architect, the largest Austrian banks, and we started. The first 3-4 years were really amazing. Yeah, that's where I learned enterprise architecture. We had governance, and we managed application portfolios. So this typical task of application portfolio management, we were quite good at it. And then was a merger. Yeah, then the bank merged with another bank. And then it was all about politics and who wins and who's the stronger party. So the decision which IT systems is in the future state were made by managers and not by design and not by the suggestions of the architecture team. So you lose your impact as soon as politics come into play. Yeah? And that was an interesting experience, because then you must become humble and say, okay, maybe I'm not the architect of the business. They are, yeah, the managers are, and then they make some big decisions, really big decisions, hundreds of millions of euros decisions, and they can do it with a pen, just strike through an organizational unit, and then there's a merger, and then we must be. I think all enterprise architects should be aware that we are not the architects of the enterprise. They are. I mean, we don't have the impact they have, and
That's a very good point that you make, because at the end, they are the ones that are accountable. They are the ones that make the decisions.
Exactly.
We can only facilitate.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
But that's not clear. I mean, if you read the bodies of knowledge, TOGAF, for example, or others, or some books, that's not really clear in the books. Yeah, and they are, and we facilitate, and that was maybe my major learning after a decade of enterprise architecture. That's say, okay, I need to change it, and that's the reason why we founded Intersection Group. Now I'm working in the energy sector as an enterprise designer architect, and we 5 years ago we founded Intersection Group, which is a not-for-profit association with the goal, I would say, to reinvent some things substantially, fundamentally.